Okay, so we're fast charging our Bluetti AC200P, and I know this video is probably not so great because we're looking through the screen here, but I got 3 solar panels going to the D050S DC charging enhancer, and then those come in through the screen porch. We still have the 6 panels in the roof going. I'll put a picture of it here so you can see the 6 panels in the roof there. A little bit of a cable mess, but it is what it is at the moment. All right, so again, it's partly cloudy, partly sunny today. It's supposed to get pretty cloudy by 11 o'clock this morning. Currently, it's about 9:44 on June 16th, 2023. As you can see, I have about 282, 280 watts fluctuating here with the 6 panels coming on the main solar input. And let's go back. This is the D050S with those 3 panels you saw in the yard. So let's go ahead and look at that. All right, so 55 volts coming in, about 4.1 amps. And the sun's coming up. It's still a little bit, it's not directly in the sky now because of the time. But the panels in the yard you can see are aimed a little bit better at the sun. But of course, 6 panels doing really well here. Almost 300 watts there for a moment. 232 watts coming in, fluctuated of course with the 3 panels. So overall, a good amount of solar, 500 plus watts coming in. So even on a cloudy or a day where you don't have a lot of sun, or you're not gonna have a lot of sun, you're gonna have a lot of cloud cover, it's really advantageous to have the 3 extra panels with the D050S. Again, that's about the max I could do for the voltage because the D050S can only take 60 volts max. As you can see with 3 panels, we're at about 55.4 volts. So very important there so we don't fry the D050S. But just wanted to show how 2 legs of solar coming into your Bluettis. This would also work with the AC200Max. But I can't show you an app screenshot of that because the AC200P here does not have an app or Bluetooth like the AC200Max. So real quick, just wanted to show you how advantageous this can be to have a total of, we have 9 eco-worthy 195 watt panels going right now. The 6 on the roof I showed you earlier, plus the 3 I showed you in the beginning of the video in the yard, and how this can greatly help you with your solar charging. So right now, again, we're pulling in 538 watts for a moment. It fluctuates up and down, but this really helps charge much quicker if you have a limited time frame to charge. In other words, if you're going to have bad weather and later in the day and you only have maybe, let's say, the morning like we do now here in Florida to charge. So this definitely helps you out. And even if, you can see obviously the difference. I know I'm a little bit long-winded. 300 watts coming with 6 panels on the roof, 232 watts coming in with the 3 panels in the yard. So you can see how that adds up definitely to help out with your overall charging. So anyway, just a quick update on solar charging and fast charging with the AC200P and our D050S DC charging enhancer. Okay, another quick update. So right now we have the 3 panels in the yard that we're going through the D050S to the AC200P. But now I just have those 3 panels as the sun's come out a bit more and it's a little bit later in the day. It's 11:16 a.m. So now we're bringing in 338 watts with those 3 panels directly into the AC200P's charging, solar charging part right there. And the 6 panels on the roof are now charging our Bluetti AC200Max stack with a B230 battery. And you can see here 530 watts coming in with those 6 panels. So with the 6 panels on the roof and 3 panels in the yard, I can actually charge both these stacks at the same time. Maybe not as much as if they were all put into one, but just gives you some ideas of some flexibility you can do when you have the 3 extra panels, like we have the 3 extra eco-worthy panels for the D050S. So now we're using just those 3 panels for the AC200P here, and the 6 panels on the roof are specifically charging the AC200Max with the B230 battery. Okay, quick update. It's 11:28 now in the morning. The AC200P here just hit 100% with just the 3 panels in the yard, not going through the D050S, but just going into its main solar here. And now I put the 3 panels with the D050S into the AC200P, and you can see we're bringing in 521 watts there just a moment ago, 292 watts here. It fluctuates a bit, of course. Sorry about the glare, trying to get it there for you. But I'll give you a screenshot here of the AC200Max's app too. Anyway, just showing what you can do with the extra panels for the fast charging and how you can use them between the two AC200 Bluetti AC, can't speak. Between the two Bluetti solar generators, and how you can fast charge with it together, and how you could also charge 2 separate units separately if necessary, like we did earlier. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And upcoming here, I'll show you the screenshot of the app here with the 6 panels on the roof and the 3 panels in the yard going through the D050S DC charging enhancer. Okay, going to the app here. Now you can see the sun's shining a little bit in the yard now, so bring in 400 and, well, it's fluctuating a bit, 400 plus watts just a moment ago on the 6 panels in the upper left, the PV input, and the one on the upper right, the grid input, that's the 3 solar panels with the D050S, bringing in now 197 watts, just went to 200 watts. And you can see our percentage is at 70%, and that's for the AC200Max and 1 B230 battery. So with this kind of watts coming in with the combined solar panels on our roof and the 3 panels for the D050S, you can see how this will definitely help maximize days when the sun may not be so ideal for charging, and how you can definitely jump up the amount of wattage you're getting in to recharge your units. Okay, another update, getting some decent sun coming in. You can see 658 watts coming in with the solar panels on the roof on the left, upper left, and 358 watts coming in with the 3 panels with the D050S on the upper right, which says grid. So to combine those together, I'm at a little over 900 watts. Well, over 900 watts. Anyway, you can see in the bottom right, I'm running the garage fan, just pulling about 170 watts, and I'm charging some devices on the bottom left, just pulling about 25, 27 watts. So again, this is the fast charging, so I have seen up to almost 1400 watts on the AC200Max total with our 6 eco-worthy 195 watt panels on the roof, and the 3 eco-worthy 195 watt panels going through the D050S and the yard, as you saw at the beginning of the video.